Alright, and I believe we are once again live. It's been a couple days, but I haven't really been streaming because I haven't been feeling, on top of my chess game, especially after the abysmal, I think, what, 1 for 4 we're on? Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the audio here a little. Hopefully that's not too soft. But however it's going, if you're doing well, we will get this game going. Now, it is a little risky here. I'm queuing a game that could take potentially an hour. Oh, they're almost to 1400 from Croatia. I technically really only have about 50 and at most 55 minutes for this game, so I'm taking a big risk starting it. Oh, a Benoni. You don't come across the Benoni too often, but especially at 1200. But I think d5 is the best move here. I'm gonna check the stream really quick. Oh. Is h6 really a move in the Benoni? Like, I don't know anything about this opening other than I played d5. C4 feels like a move. C4 feels like a move. Okay, I don't think that was too loud, so we'll just keep going here. I got my phone here for chat. We'll just stick you right there. Well, that's a little suspicious, actually. Don't want people to think I'm cheating. Okay, so knight b3. And the reason I want to play knight b3 is I also want to play e4. The only problem, well, here we can play knight. We can play knight f3 first. Like, there's no reason not to. And the reason why knight f3 is I want to make progress towards casting kingside after playing c3 and d3, or c4 and d5 even. So knight f3. Now let's turn shuffle on. Okay, d6. I feel like that doesn't accomplish much. I mean, I guess their light square bishop is now open. I can throw in... Well, okay, so... Yeah, let's... Bishop g4... Knight c3? Or no, hang on. Knight c3, bishop g4. And then... e4? And takes, I can take back with the queen. And I think I'm doing fine here, so we're gonna go for this. Remember to play fast, just in case my opponent doesn't. We need to speed things up today. Okay, well... There's no way these are the Benoni ideas. Is it? At some point, you really want to play e6, I think. Yeah, well... If they're gonna just let me take all this space, e4 for sure. Okay. h3, if takes, we take with the queen. Yep. Oh. Takes out 3. Now, our light squared bishop is a little bad here. I think that is the downside of the way we've played this opening. On top of that, I'm not the biggest fan of the scope this bishop has on its fianchetto. So I'm thinking at some point we're going to want to see if we can push e5 ourselves, which makes me think that we want to put this bishop on f4. Okay, so bishop f4, g5, bishop can drop back. Pawn's still protected. This knight's not that great. I guess you can try and go the long way, but I'm not. I'm just throwing a3. Yeah, I think bishop f4. Bring our rook to. Okay, yep. Now the question is, where do I want to put my light squared bishop? There is an attacker here on this e4 pawn, so I'm thinking we should go bishop d3 just to over defend this e4 pawn for the time being. Also, it's kind of pointing at the king's side for one black castle's king side, so I think bishop d3. We're definitely going to check maybe an opening database or something after this game, just because, I mean, how often do you run into the Benoni as a 1200? The only thing I know about the Benoni is that, yeah, you play d5, because takes is just ugly. Now, if we want to get spicy, we could castle along and then start throwing pawns. But I don't want to get too spicy. Castles? Okay, so what if queen e3 now? I'd imagine the two moves seem like h5 and h5 and g5. If g5, well, hang on. If g5, we can't drop back this way because our queen will be blocking. Yeah, I do like this idea here. Because then we are getting closer to playing e5. I'm going to castle first, though. Okay, this seems like a pure waiting move to see what I'm going to do. You're also preparing... It's not a pure waiting move, but definitely preparing b4 or b5. If b5, we can still just take. Queen A3. Curious, was that on my stream? Yeah, I do. It was not good. Because that was kind of up there for a while. Had a little pop-up for Pinterest. Okay, one thing to remember right now is there is no E6 for black. Well, especially not here because the pawn's hanging. But trying E6 does hang a pawn. In fact, E6 would be a disaster. He'd hit this pawn as well. On top of hitting the rook. There's a very real chance black tries to go with their B4 idea? Or B5 idea? With B5, I'm not too concerned. I think I'd just take. Okay, that was the other move they had. Now, what if we just go all in on the same side attack here? Start with G4. The game will be over quickly if we play G4. It's just I'm not quite sure who wins. So G4. G4, G5. Takes. Sacking the bishop. H takes G5. Queen takes G5. Yeah. If I knew this was how they were going to defend, I would not have castled. Just straight up would not have castled. Because now, like, it takes like 3 moves to get my rook into the game. Okay. So, I would not be surprised if Engine just likes G4. Like, I'm having a very hard time not playing G4. There's no, like, queen moves because you got, like, pieces in the way. Man, am I going to talk myself into playing G4? G4, G5. See, I just don't like G5. It's Bishop H2, and then plan is F4. Alright, now, the one thing we would love to see would be the blunder G5, and obviously if G5. G5, the idea would be to stop F4, but that's not what we'd play. You can take a minute and pause the video if you'd like to see what we'd play if G4, or if G5 from black. Alright, yep, if you're not like a 200, you should have spotted the move E5 check. Checking the king. And hitting the knight. And I'm just trying to like be on top of my chat because I'm still a little miffed that I missed my one chatter. The one time I had someone. They were here for like a minute, said hi, and I didn't see him until the end of the stream because I was just too absorbed in the. I was playing puzzles. Too absorbed in the puzzles to notice that they were there. What on earth is Black's idea here? Are they trying to get their own? Are they trying to get F5 in? F5 clearly bad for Black, right? Takes. With check. F5 looks really bad for Black. Does not even prevent F4? Okay, let's look at some of the other, like, okay, queen takes. If takes, I'm not seeing it. We're gonna go ahead with our plan. Yep, F4. Oh, flip me in the ass. Take and pretend it didn't happen. Oh, I want to just. Why do I play this game? How do you miss this stupid move, Curses? I don't get it. How long have you played fucking chess? You can't spot that F4, you have this diagonal. God damn. Yeah. Oh, which way do we push to try and pretend we didn't just totally screw everything? Pawns need to be sacked at this point. Why, Curses? Why? That's not good either. Just positionally winning, and I fell for the dumbest fucking trap of all time. Just play G4 like what the engine's probably screaming for you to play. Alright, my dude, I'm not resigning here. Play a move. Prove you're winning. Play a move! God damn. You got two that make all the sense in the world. Okay. Okay, I mean... 3 legal moves? Okay, it's not Jover. Because we are hitting this pawn and this knight at the same time. The one problem is... Okay, we... Stealing this pawn? Still threatening this one? We do have an attack. Black is like 2 moves from consolidating though. That's why I didn't want to resign. Hey, 28, we just rook f1. Yep, rook f1. Yep, look at that. Plus 1.5, that's f4. Oh my god. This is positionally winning. A pawn and a half is positionally one. One. Yeah, well. Knight F3, really? Okay, well, H6 is no longer a book, so yeah, not a move in the Benoni. Okay, well, Knight C3, better somehow. I'm not really sure why. Queen D3. So I was looking at Queen D3. No? No, I'm guessing castles is bad. I should just start with Queen D3. Castles is fine. Queen E2. For reasons. Okay, A6. Obviously solid. Yeah, Queen E3. H7. I don't understand this Queen E2 idea. Is there like some line where I can like sack this and okay, so Queen E2 we push I think and then Queen H5. H2, Knight E8. Rook A E1. Bishop D2. Well, here's my idea. A5 is just like a random move. E6 even better. There must be something to do here. Queen H5, okay. To be honest, I don't know what the idea here is with Queen E2. 98. Rook A E1. Idea is we play D5. E6. D takes. F takes. D5. Bishop C1. What on earth? 95. This looks like some GM shit, not gonna lie. F4. So, yeah. Just some. Okay. So. Bishop H2. And this is obviously where we went wrong. Knight H5. Oh, Queen E2 still. Okay, so it really. I think Queen E2 is for no other reason than to get off this diagonal. Yeah, what did I think of G4? G4. G4, I'm still much better. G4. G4, bishop, D4. Queen F3, Queen D2. Knight H to F6. Knight E2. Okay, so idea is we want to trade off our knight for the bishop. 95. 95. Yeah. Okay. Yep, and we're just lost as hell. Was there ever a chance here? I don't think there was. Oh my god, best move. Is there ever, like... Oh, well, bishop e5 still doesn't work. Yeah. I think chess makes me depressed.